Hello guys and welcome back for CPC week 5. This week we're up against the Conneticut Krookodiles coached by 681 Shadow. He's one of the founders of the CPC, so definitely I recommend you checking him out. He's the guy that made this league possible, and he's also doing a lot of stuff behind the scenes for this league. So yeah, big shout out to him for that. And today we're up against him, and he's also in our division, so that means we are playing another time this season. So that also means I will keep the team building part a bit short, because not all is revealed, and there are potentially things I might want to bring next time, or maybe not, but I don't want to reveal them just yet. So just hope, and we're also a bit pressured for time, because I leave tomorrow morning to go to college, and I can't really record there. So we're just going to go over this a bit quickly here than normal. So here you see my team, you see his team. So his team consists of the Dolphin, the Ferroton, the Heliolisk, the Mega Charizard X, the Medicham, and Exalco. So first four were kinda expected. Heliolisk was like he could bring it, he could not bring it. It has a decent matchup versus me. And Mega Charizard X definitely a threat to my team. Have to try to not let it set up too much on me. Ferroton is a nice kind of check to things like Gardevoir, and just a bit of a general annoyance. Can spike stack and lead sheet, just a bit of annoyance. Dolphin has hazard removal. Then I really thought like his Manaphy would come, but he luckily didn't, because Manaphy is always scary to face. And he also didn't bring Chansey, and yeah, Chansey is not that great in the format, but it can be a bit of an annoyance, especially for his special attackers. But instead he brought the Medicham and the Exalco. So yeah, Exalco could be a spike stacking, could be a live offensive one, because if you look at my team, yeah, it doesn't really appreciate offensive Exalco that much. Like Nidoking and Infinite could quite easily deal with it, but still could be a bit of an annoyance. Medicham, a lot of my team outspeeds it, but for the wall breaking potential, the Medicham just hits really hard. So my team consists of an Infinite, the Latios, the Nidoking, the Mega Gardevoir, the Shaman, and the Registeel. Yeah, that's like all I'm going to say about it, because you will just see in the battle what kind of sets they are. Can't really go into them too much, because not much about most of the sets was revealed. So I decided I would lead Registeel. I kind of want my rocks up for like his Charizard, and to just overall whittle his team a bit. And also Registeel was just mainly there as a lead. It was not that Registeel needed to survive really long. It was like the 6th month. I didn't really know what I want to bring, but I thought, okay, I kind of really want rocks, and it didn't fit on Infinite or Nidoking, so let's put it on Registeel. So I lead Registeel as he leads Excelgor. I'm fine if he goes like for the spike stacking. Focus Blast I can take one, so I thought, okay, let me just set up my rocks here. He decided, okay, Registeel can be a bit of an annoyance for my team. For the Ferroton, it can take hit from Heliolisk, it can maybe take hit from Charizard, so on, and he thought, okay, it would be a pain to deal with, so let me just final gambit turn 1, kill off the Registeel, but it also means his Excelgor died. So I'm thinking, okay, no hazards, that's fine with me. No Registeel, that's also okay with me. No, and his Excelgor also is dead, so that's okay-ish for me. So I think, okay, let me go out into Infinite, outspeeds like a whole team almost. So I can kind of scout what he wants to go into. He decided that he goes out to his Charizard. I know I can outspeed this, so I think, okay, let me just U-turn off out of here and see what kind of Charizard set this is, if it is fully offensive or not. Also, he probably, if he wants to kill me, he goes for like an EQ or something. If he's offensive, or he maybe try to set up here, I don't know if he will do that this early, but we will see. So I U-turn out, and from this damage it reveals to me that he's max HP and almost really defensively. So I go out into my Latios, kinda knowing I can take like anyone hit and outspeed him, but he decided to Dragon Dance up. So not that afraid of it, because I am a Banberry. I just messed up my EVs, unfortunately, because I did my EVs today, but I put in like most of the moves and items earlier on, so I thought, okay, let me just be a Banberry with an EV spread that I could take like a Jolly Dragon Cloud, because I think I thought he would be jolly because he wouldn't really risk I have a lot of base 100, so I didn't think he would risk things like that. But I messed up the EVs, so I wouldn't be able to take an offensive a hit from an offensive Charizard, so that would have been a real pain. But he doesn't know, he might still think I'm scarfed, and also this defense spread I can take a Dragon Claw from, so I'm just going to drop a Draco here, not risking anything, as he just switched out in his Ferrothorn, so that's quite nicely for me. From this damage he could think I'm like a Scarf variant, so that's nice, but can keep the bluff up. And yeah, for this Ferrothorn, I know Shaman is a semi-safe switch in. It still takes quite some damage, but with the leftovers it can heal up a bit, and it can try to damage this Ferrothorn. It's like almost a 3-hit KO with this HP Fire. So I decided just to go for it. Here he scouts with Protect. I'm thinking he might switch out, but yeah, I was thinking like almost everything I can hit up afterwards, and I don't want him to just stay in, able to like 2-3 shot me. I want damage on this Ferrothorn as much as possible. But he makes a good play into his Mega Charizard, and from this range, 90%, I'm thinking, okay, if he goes for like a Dragon Dance, Earth Power has a really great shot of two-shotting him from here. And also Flare Blitz gives him quite a lot of recoil, and I can take like a +1 Dragon Claw. I might take that because it's also not that offensive. So let me just go for Earth Power, go for that damage, because yeah, I don't really want to switch in anything, because he could just Dragon Dance up again. So yeah, or he might predict my lateral switch in, try to switch out to something. So I just stay in, go for the Earth Power, also knowing Shaman isn't that important. He just goes for a safe Flare Blitz, takes me out, but takes a lot of recoil, and his Charizard's really low, so I'm thinking, okay, this means I can revenge with Infinite. He doesn't have the best switch-ins to this. He goes out into his Donphan, and this is looking to be a 3-hit KO, which is really nice. So I just switch out here, because yeah, like normally an EQ would be fairly obvious, but I'm thinking, okay, he might want to set up his rocks here. He might just EQ, but he also might just predict my Latios and go for like the knockoff, or just set up his rocks. So I'm thinking, let's make the middle ground play in Mega Gardevoir. Probably won't do that much for me this match also. So and it can take an EQ and scare this out. He just makes safe play of EQing. I take this. I know I scam out with a Hyper Voice. I'm hoping he just goes hard into Ferrothorn on this Will-O-Wisp, so I can burn that thing, which meant Gyro Ball would do a lot less to like Infinite Latios and Nidoking mainly. But he goes out into his Mega Charizard X, no problem, because of the defensive spread. I outspeed this and kill this with a Hyper Voice, which I just do here. As he now goes out into the Ferrothorn, I know I don't need Mega Gardevoir that much this match, but it would be nice if his Gyro Balls would do a lot less damage. So I burn this Ferrothorn, which is really nice for me, as he just kills me with a Gyro Ball. Here I was thinking, okay, can I switch in my Infinite? What if he's like Occa Berry, maybe counter? But I'm thinking, I've seen leftovers. Just go out to Infinite, go for the Flare Blitz. Everything he switch out is probably too solid, as he goes out to Donphan, and this does 31%. I'm thinking, oh, so he might be mixed defensive spread. Probably he has a lot of HP investment, but not max defense it looks like. But Flare Blitz close combat has the same power, but yeah, this is probably a roll to kill, and I'm not willing to risk that just yet, because if I look at the rest of his team, Infinite is putting in a lot of work. So I thought, okay, he's probably kind of predicting now Latios to come in, might go for a knockoff, and also yeah, Nidoking, if he kills it, Latios can come in and we can go from there. But he did predict the Latios, but he only had Rock Slide for it, so I think, okay, that doesn't matter that much then for me. So I just finish off the Donphan, and now he goes out into his Heliolisk. Also, if he like if he predicted Latios and he thought, okay, it's probably like a scarfed one, or let me just make a double out to Ferrothorn. Nidoking was also like a nice play for me. So he goes out into Helios. Here I'm also thinking, okay, he could be like, because he kept it in the back for quite, he could be like a Scarf Heliolisk. I could see that coming, but I was thinking, okay, I could go hard into Latios because he's probably going to serve, like obvious play. But I'm thinking, yeah, he could just Hyper Voice, and if he's Scarf Hyper Voice has like a nice shot of two-shotting Latios on the switch, so don't want that. And so I'm thinking, okay, Life Orb serve definitely kills me, but I'm looking and I kind of thought if he's Life Orb he kills me. If he's Scarf, I didn't see that at the match, so that was bad. But for me that I didn't remove the Life Orb in the calc. But yeah, I saw that, so you will see here, I just take a serve, which is quite nicely, and I just kill it back with an Earth Power. And I looked at the calc, and the calc was from 70 to 83%, so he needed quite a high roll to kill me. So Nidoking is putting in the finest of work, getting 2 kills. Here I'm thinking, okay, I don't want to overpredict things or anything, and I'm thinking, yeah, I want the win for sure and not choke it away by like going into Latios as he just Ice Punches me or something like that, crazy things, but he just Bullet Punches me. So I'm thinking, if only way to outspeed me is Scarf. If he Scarf Bullet Punch, okay, then Latios is fairly safe. Here I'm thinking he might still think I'm Scarfed, and I also don't want to drop a Draco when Ferroton comes in because it lowers my special attack. So I go for the middle ground, go for the Psychic. Still would 2-shot the Medicham, and it also puts Ferroton in a range to be able to 2-shot it from HP Fires. So I Psychic, and now I can go for my HP Fires. Well, he probably thinks I'm still Scarfed or some, or maybe not, but yeah, he wouldn't just switch his Medicham. So I finished this Ferroton off with 2 HP Fires. Oh no, I go for the Psychic if he wanted to make like a cheeky switch. I don't know why, but he was in range for Psychic. And here I'm thinking, okay, I could go for the Draco, but I could miss a Draco. So if I miss a Draco and he kills me with something, with like a high jump kick or something, and I then go out into Infernape and from full I might not kill him, this could be a problem. So I thought, okay, let me just get this Psychic damage off for sure. And if he's Scarfed, he kind of needed to be, I think, Ice Punch to be able to kill me. So that would mean Infinite could take some Ice Punches, and that would also mean the game for me. So I went for the for sure win, and that's going for Psychics, as he just wanted, he knew the game was over, and he just wanted to reveal Trick. So he tricked his Choice Band on me, so that's quite a nice bring against my team. If he brought like more, if I brought like a more bulkier team, tricking a Choice Band on one of my walls could definitely be nice for his team and for his other mons, especially for the Charge that X could then try to set up on some things more easier, and your Medicham is just a great wall breaker. But this also means we win 2-0, so we're getting there again. We're now 3-2. I think we are +1 or +2 something, not the best differential, but we have this streak of winning, losing, winning, losing, winning. So let's try to break this streak next week by winning 2 in a row and not going 3-3. But next week we face Top Tier Boy, and Top Tier Boy is a great battler. Yeah, he's more known in the Smogon community, but he's definitely an upcoming star in the Draft League format. He's doing quite well in the MPL too, and also in the CPC. He is currently the only one that has beaten one of the best Draft League players there is, in Dylan. So if Top Tier Boy decides to try his best, this will be a really tough matchup, and yeah, it's just against a solid battler, and we will just have to try our hardest to win this game next week. And yeah, I think that's it for this week, guys. So yeah, that's it. I don't have much more to say. I'm just rambling on. I don't know what I'm doing, to be honest with you. But yeah, if you like this video, hit that like button, and if you want to say something about the match, if you don't agree with a play I made or with my opponent, always feel free to discuss with me in the comment section. I really love reading through some comments, and I just know you guys enjoyed the battle. And that's it for me, guys. So yeah, bye.